inside the courtroom of that prep school rape trial, a case that made national headlines and sparked painful, very private conversations in homes across the country. After dramatic testimony and tears on both sides, the defendant receiving his sentence just hours ago. Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
The once Harvard-bound former prep school student Owen Labrie saying a quiet prayer at his sentencing today. The 20-year-old's future in the hands of this judge.
This is a case where lives have been destroyed, yours and the victims.
And their heartbroken parents still trying to make sense of it all. Labrie, 18 at the time of the crime, was convicted for sexually assaulting a 15-year-old freshman girl at their elite prep school. The victim described the attack in an emotional testimony back in August. We have distorted her voice.
I was raped. I was violated in so many ways.
And today, the victim's mother pleading for the judge to hand out the maximum sentence.
In raping our child, Labrie robbed our entire family of so much of what we valued. It was a safe harbor for our family.
While Labrie's also devastated mother looking for leniency, painting a picture of a hard-working scholarship student from a humble family playing violin as a child and visiting Harvard after earning a full ride there, an opportunity he has since lost. The then 18-year-old was placed on a 24-hour suicide watch for 4 days, shaking and sobbing for 7 to 8 hours. His mother writing, quote, "He has been punished beyond a degree that anyone else could possibly understand, but I see it in the fear and sadness in once bright and joyful eyes." Under the glare of the media spotlight, the judge delivered his decision.
That you are neither the angel that is portrayed by your counsel, nor the devil that is portrayed by the state. And I am sentencing you as a human being who has been convicted of 5 crimes.
Facing up to 11 years in prison, Labrie was given 1 year and must register as a sex offender, potentially for life.
There's no question the judge knows the world is watching. And if he had sentenced Owen Labrie to probation, there would have been a rhetorical price to pay in the media, social media, etc. Does that mean that's why he did it? No. But are judges human? Yes. It's clear this judge was looking for a compromise.
This case is setting a precedent that is going to put most parents who are paying attention on alert. It is time to have conversations not only with your daughter, but with your son about what consent looks like, how to make sure you have consent.
The victim said she was raped by Labrie when they met up as part of what prosecutors characterized as a school tradition that some call the senior salute, where a graduating senior spends time with an underclassman, sometimes intimately. She said kissing quickly gave way to more, and she asked him to stop. At trial, Labrie maintains that what they did together was consensual.
We kissed some more afterwards, but I didn't have sex with her.
It became a he said, she said drama that unfolded in court. At its core, a sexual encounter that Labrie's attorney argued was full of mixed messages.
He took your pants off, right?
Yes, I did.
Well, you helped him do that, didn't you?
I lifted my hips up to make it easier for him, yes.
Were you excited to have his attention?
During the kissing, yes, I was.
Young women are definitely under a lot of pressure to have sex. As a society, we're telling them that they should be, modern and comfortable with sex, and that, she should be out there kind of having fun. At the same time, she's not necessarily ready for that. She's getting pressure, not only often from the boys, but from the girls as well.
The victim stressed that she was very clear about saying no, but did not physically fight him.
I didn't kick or scream or really push, but I did say no. I said no 3 times.
We started to kiss, just a little bit. Anyway, she giggled, like I giggled.
He said in the middle of making out, he had a sudden change of heart.
I thought to myself, maybe we shouldn't do this. It hadn't been my intention going into the night to have sex.
But friends claim Labrie bragged about having sex with the girl after.
He told me that he had sex with.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
In the end, the jury acquitted him of the most serious charge, felony rape, but found him guilty of misdemeanor sexual assault and the felony charge of using a computer to lure an underage girl, a controversial offense for a generation dependent on digital communication.
Social media plays such a tremendous role in everyday life and has become the primary source of communication for younger generations, that to hold a young man responsible and destroy his future over sending a flirtatious message seems to me a heavy price to pay for something that most teenagers and many adults do every single day.
His attorneys say he will remain free on bail while they pursue an appeal. Is there any possibility that Owen Labrie will never serve any jail time?
I think there's absolutely a chance.
Today, following his sentencing, Labrie officially registered as a sex offender and will remain on that registry for at least 15 years. You were adamant about that sex offender registry, and in court, he registered. As of today, he is a sex offender.
That's correct. That's correct. Regardless of the sentence being stayed during appeal, his registration requirement takes effect immediately.
It's been a big, publicized trial. What's your message to the community?
My message is that the victim in this case was incredibly strong. She stood by us. She did what she needed to do. She told the truth. It was not easy for her.
For the young victim who delivered a video message in court today, there is no real relief.
What he did to me made me feel like I didn't belong on this planet, and that I would be better off dead than having to deal with the terrible things that every day were thrown in my direction after doing the right thing.
For Nightline, I'm Gio Benitez in Concord, New Hampshire.